All right, hello everyone. How are we all
Hello.
feeling?
Feeling good.
Oh,
It's good.
getting there slowly.
Yes, almost to
Feeling
the final end of everything. Last one.
Thank gosh.
Alrighty, so shall we go through once more, introduce ourselves and introduce what we are doing for our DA?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Who wants to start?
I can start. Um,
Perfect. Go ahead.
so my name's Leah. I'm doing a TikTok account, obviously focusing on viral media. So TikTok, obviously, perfect platform. So it focuses on like just like my hobby and like love for reading, I guess. So just posting like what I'm reading, book content, following up with trends, and just meeting new people as well throughout, like trying to make like a small community and everything, and just slowly seeing where it goes, really.
Lovely.
Awesome.
Who's next?
I'll follow along with that because it's sort of similar what I'm doing with using TikTok. So I'm still working with like my motorsport account. But because I'm getting like more into it and posting consistently, I'm doing experimental media and like posting different types of content to see what performs better. So whether it's like content featuring like myself and like a caption on it or something, or like trends, or if F1 is better than supercars or like other way around sort of thing.
Mhm.
Um, it and then like the whole experimental thing of I guess like seeing if my audience sees it as experimental because I was talking to one of my friends who like she sort of helps me out with like a couple content ideas and stuff because she does the same thing. And she's like, yeah, like you can sort of tell like you're doing different things. Like for you guys, like when you look at my account, does it seem like it's like giving different content and like experimental vibes?
Yeah, you're definitely changing
Yeah,
it up from what you were
yeah,
originally doing.
yeah,
I'd say from the
yeah.
first discussion we had to now, there's been a lot of change. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Because
Growth,
I like
if you will. Yeah.
yeah, because also in like the first discussion, I remember talking about like confidence of like posting ourselves online,
Yeah.
and like I
Yeah.
finally am doing that, and
Mm.
I'm like I
Yeah.
actually feel fine about it. Like I'm not nervous about it anymore. I'm
Yeah.
just like, yeah, do it. It's nothing new anymore.
Mm.
But yeah, so it's
Awesome.
getting there.
Thank Chloe.
So I'm following kind of along with what Hannah did last time. I'm also making a tote bag for my project and I'm gonna like post it on TikTok and see how that kind of performs. You know, kind of change up my content, see what I like and I don't know. Try
Experiment a bit. Yeah, one.
yeah.
All right, you want to start a bit with us?
Alrighty, so Zara and I are still following through with our alphabet challenge. What letter are we up
We're
to
up to
now?
O. We've finished O, so we're more than
Yeah.
halfway, which is
Yeah.
exciting because we're going to finish the alphabet
Yeah.
regardless if the semester's still
Yeah.
happening or not.
Just for
Which is
personal.
good 'cause it like
Yeah,
shows your dedication to it. It's not just like,
yeah,
oh, I have to do
exactly.
this sort of thing.
It
Yeah.
also makes sense to
Yeah.
finish the whole alphabet because if we started it and didn't finish it and continue to use the account, then it will just
Be
look
a bit weird.
unfinished.
But
Yeah.
oh,
But yeah, it's been going really well. One of our videos actually performed quite well
Yeah,
a
our
week or
eye.
so ago.
We're just irritated because,
Mm-hmm.
and I think it just hit the right audience of being like, oh, a little sit down chit chat and like a little niche of being like, we're irritated and this is why.
Yeah. Mm,
everyone loves a
definitely.
like rage quit on social media.
Yeah,
Amen.
little crash out moment.
Ludicrous. Definitely.
But
Alrighty, so how has everyone's like posting and such been going? Have we had any viral videos? Have we had anything that's been working? Anything that's not been working? Mine's been a bit weird recently because so my first two videos I posted, they both got around like the 700 views and whatnot. So then my next two that I've posted, they've both been sitting around like the 500, so like less views, but I've noticed a lot more engagements from it.
Yeah,
Like
interesting.
there's a lot higher likes to view ratio, and then like I'm getting more comments as well on them, and
Mm.
then getting more followers as well. So I think it's interesting how
Yeah, you're
the
hitting your mark.
views have dropped,
Yeah.
but like the engagements have come up. It's just
Yeah.
Yeah. weird the way like algorithms and TikTok works in that
yeah,
way. It's just so
Yeah.
weird.
mm,
Yeah.
that's sort of like the same with me. I experienced like a really good period on my TikTok from because I started posting more consistently. So from about the 15th of September, I've been posting like a, at the beginning it was sort of like every 5 days. Then it went down to like every 3 days. Now I'm sort of posting close to nearly every day or every like 2 days. And I posted like one to do with like the odds GP and things like that. And this is where I started with the experimenting because I started it like during the last project to then build it up to have things to talk about for this one. Because I'm like, if I start it when like after the last one, it's like I'm not gonna have anything to talk about when it actually comes to writing the report.
Mm.
So that was like the first trend sort of thing I did on my page, and it went pretty good. It got like 1.4 views, and then like it got like a decent amount of likes. And then I did the unfortunately I do love trend, and that went really good. I posted like my tote bag video from my last project. I didn't expect that to go good, so I wasn't really shocked that it didn't. Went
Yeah.
better than I expected though. It still got like 800 views, which was like kind of crazy because I'm like, no one's gonna really enjoy this, but guess they did. And then because I went to Bathurst for a week to volunteer at the 1000, I got the end of the race on it, and they do like fireworks and everything when they come over the line. So I posted that. That went really good. That got like 4.7 views.
Oh,
And
wow.
then I posted one about the Penrite team, and that got 5.8 views, like 5.8K. And I was like, okay, strange, random.
Not
But then
bad.
it's
But your audience
down.
is growing. I feel like you've settled
Yeah.
into your niche.
Yeah, well, I then
Yeah.
like posted some more videos, and it's like now it's just dead. Like I've been getting like 600 views or something, which is like still a lot.
Mm.
But when you have like a really good period, it's like a bit of like a bummer to be like, oh, this has gone like really shit now. Pardon my French, but and then like I posted one last night or like yesterday or something, and it only got like 80 views, and it was like F1 stuff. So it was like kind of weird that that didn't go well, but my supercars content goes better. So I guess it's that whole like I found that Australian audience sort
Yeah.
of thing with
Yeah,
it.
You've
definitely.
like found your niche. I think you both have in what you're saying with the whole like views going down, but engagement going up. And for you, Hannah,
Yeah,
as well, like the difference in like what you're posting as well. I think with the whole viral, like what it means to go viral, it varies on what specifically you're focusing on and what niche you're finding yourself in.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
was like, even with
100%.
my followers, you'd look at like my followers because I've been taking screenshots of my account to like see
Yeah.
like updates and stuff if I need to use them. And on the 2nd of October, I was on like 348 followers. I'm now on 517.
That's
So
crazy.
each
That's
jump is like
so
crazy.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big
Like
growth.
it keeps going. Like every day I get more followers, and like I don't even have to post something. And
Yeah.
people see older videos or like my new videos. I'm like, so like I'm still growing. Like I have consistency, which is what sort of helps with like the whole, oh yeah, my views dropped, but like I'm still getting followers, so my content's
Yeah, and
still
like engagements and all that.
yeah. And my some of my friends
Like
have been like your videos have come up on my For You page. Like people at work have been like, yeah, your videos have like come up on my For You page. I'm like, okay, that's
that.
slightly scary, but
But
good
like
to know.
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I've had so many people come up to me. I mean, it's
Mm.
probably because we've got mutual followers with them.
Yeah.
But the amount of people that have come up to me and being like, oh my God, your videos are all over.
Oh yeah, I get it as well. And then it'll be like people from work being like, I see every single one of them. I'm like, so why don't you follow or like? They just go, oh, and they
That's
walk
a
away
good
from me. And
question.
I'm like, sorry?
Yeah. But I've also had like a couple people sort of come up to me and be like, oh, that's a bit weird. I'm
Yeah. Like we're getting
like,
like
okay.
mocked almost for it. It's like, oh, that TikTok account. It's like,
Yeah.
what's wrong with
You're having your lives, so
yeah.
Yeah.
you're
Amen. So has anyone, I mean, we've sort of touched briefly on it, but has anyone been like doing anything drastically different? Because I know from last time, Zara and I, from your feedback as well, we've stopped putting in the intro that we were putting in our videos because our click off time was,
Almost instantly.
yeah,
Because they'd seen it
Yeah.
multiple times, they were getting sick of it. So
yeah,
I think the first one we did without it, I just forgot to include it. It was a mistake. It
but
was
a
a little
mistake paid
happy,
off well.
yeah, it was a happy little accident. And I think it ended up working out better because it's like we still have our signature way that we introduce the video of like the letter and then what it stands for
Yeah.
on every
Yeah.
single video. So it's still consistent with the theme as well as the cover page
And then
being consistent.
the page is like really consistent. I don't know if you guys can see this.
Yeah, like with
But
all the big letters.
yeah.
yeah, no.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
But has anyone else been doing anything different or
I guess with my like experimental or like the different type of content. So I've
Yeah.
done like a mix of like the slideshows, which one of them went pretty well because it was a trend. So I did that sort of like at the right time. And then the whole thing of like including me, I had to like build my confidence up and be like, so and I went to my friend, I'm like, is this good to post? Like, does it look good? Like things like that, like stressing over it. And then that was the one that ended up getting like 5.8 views. And like I'm
Yeah.
like, what? So that whole thing of doing that, because hopefully fingers crossed when I go to Adelaide at the end of November, not that it'll be included in this like assessment, but I'll
But you
hopefully be
would still
setting
have content for it.
Yeah.
yeah, I'll hopefully be
Yeah.
setting up like some content with drivers and stuff that will include me and like my voice. So it's like building all up into that with the whole experimental thing and then like figuring out what my best way of producing content is or like what my best thing to produce content about is, whether it's F1, supercars,
Mm.
all of Australian motorsport, like that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, I guess mine's sort of similar where I've switched between like I'll do like some slideshows or like I'll sort of use Canva to like make something, I guess, and then turn that into a slideshow. But then I'm still doing some videos where like I'm actually like filming or it's like a that sort of thing. So it's like switching between longer videos or the slideshows and then like that sort of thing. So like trying to see what works the best, what people engage with the most, really,
Mm.
sort of
Mhm.
thing.
And then what do we think about the algorithm? Like TikTok, that's like solely TikTok. What do we think of the algorithm? Because it changes every day essentially, and it is never easy to get in on, but if you get in on it, you're on it. So like, what are our thoughts on it?
It's
I
annoying.
was on it for so long and now it's like switched up on me and it's going
And
so
like it's
bad.
not working for you anymore.
Yeah.
The whole
I
five
feel like
hashtag thing.
Oh, it
Me,
screwed
I
me
hate it.
over.
My Pilates instructor, I was actually talking to her about the algorithm last night because she exclusively posts on Instagram and she was talking to her friends at works in social media and they're like, oh yeah, hashtags are out, hashtags don't work anymore.
But
Um,
on TikTok they do, and that's why they've limited it.
yeah, that's no,
Yeah.
this is like, but this is
Yeah.
what I mean that like you can't put 20 hashtags on it, it won't work
Mm,
anymore.
exactly.
It's where
Like you
like I'll
can't
always
reach those niches that you want to include, so you have to be very particular
Mm.
on what you're including.
yeah,
Like on
like
our
Mm.
recent one, we included like because it was an outfit, like outfit of the day.
Mm.
I put a hashtag as Victoria's Secret supermodel because that just happened. And
yeah.
everyone
yeah,
has been using that regardless of what they're doing because it's something that is happening currently. Put
Mm.
us out there.
Yeah.
you just have to get on the trends.
Yeah, pretty
I
much.
think you just have to stay up to date with the trends to stay in that algorithm because the second you fall out of it, no one sees you
They're
anymore.
not pushing your
I know, but it's
videos
also
out.
hard to like stay viral because like you can use the algorithm to your advantage, but it's also keeping that audience, I think is what
Yeah.
we've found quite
Yeah,
difficult.
Yeah.
yeah, trying to stay like within your niche, but then still trying to balance in with the trends
Yeah.
Yeah.
and really balancing that. I think that's the key to like
Making the trends like
unlocking
niche
the
specific.
algorithm.
That's like
Yeah,
with my, like the trends I post when I post it, that's when I do like my general motorsport content and I'll do like unfortunately I do love that was just about like things about going to a racetrack. Like unfortunately I do love the smell of fuel or going to like grassroots events, like blah blah blah. And then my videos with me in it and just like a caption is when it's like my niche content. So it's
Yeah.
like either supercars or I posted a MotoGP one because that we had like the OzGP for MotoGP the other weekend. So I posted that because one of the Aussies won it in like Moto 2. So I was like, surely this will go well. Didn't
Yeah.
go amazingly,
Yeah.
but I got comments on it, which I'm usually not big in terms of getting comments. So that and then another video I did on supercars about two drivers that got announced. I got heaps of comments on that. Mind you, do I double the amount of comments by replying to them? Yes.
Possibly.
Maybe.
Yeah. Well,
but
that's what we do as well because it makes
it
sense
still
too.
And
works
we'll like
though.
go on our other accounts and be like, first.
Yeah, and like
Yeah,
kind of take the piss almost because
Yeah.
it's like, why not? But
Yeah.
I'll jump back onto my personal account and our videos will pop up on my
Yeah.
For You page on my account, and
Me
I'm
too.
like, perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I'll
yeah,
always repost my
Yeah.
video on my account and I'll put it
Same.
onto like my Instagram. If I don't post it on my Instagram as well, I'll put it on there and be like, go check it out. And then I do get a couple more people checking
Yeah.
things out. And then I have my friend who like comments on every single one of my posts and I do the same for her because it's just like that way of helping each other out sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And has anyone sort of seen any sort of like backlash from posts? Not backlash, but like have we been receiving hate comments still or not particularly?
I haven't for me, no.
I'm
No.
hate comment free right now, guys.
Amen.
I mean, I think the only
Freedom. Freedom. I feel like
answer like hate comment I got. It's not really a hate comment towards me, but for supercars, not that I grew up supporting a manufacturer, but it's very much Ford versus Holden,
Mhm.
and you support one and only one. And
Hmm.
a Ford car won Bathurst, and on one of my videos, I can't remember if it was Instagram or TikTok, someone posted saying, "Oh, blah blah blah, Ford won, Holden should have won, all that jazz," and I didn't respond to it. I'm like, yeah,
Yeah.
you
You're like, you're
good.
entitled to
Yeah.
your own
Yeah.
opinion, but then again, who won the other one?
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, because I'm like, I'm not the manufacturer. I like support like teams and drivers. So I'm like, I don't care if Ford or Holden win. I'm
Yeah.
sure my
Yeah.
husband will hate that I don't care about, and I'm not a Holden supporter because his whole house is Holden merch.
Mm.
Um, like didn't raise me right, but that's fine because I'm like, I'll just rather go for my drivers and watch them go good and support them than like an
Yeah.
entire match. I'm like, I don't
Yeah.
Yeah,
know.
I feel like
It's
that would make more sense as well. Like
yeah,
you're
and I
following the person or
because
the team, not just the type of brand
yeah,
or car
I
sort
think
of thing.
like coming into F1, like being an F1 supporter who got back into supercars because like I watched it as a kid and then stopped and coming back into it. Like in F1, you support teams and drivers. Like
Yeah.
they have manufacturers for engines, but you don't support them by that. So it's like coming back into that and then learning that culture, like being experimenting with like my media at the moment, but also learning the supercars culture and getting back into it is also like a
Oh,
lot
Because I
yeah.
intense.
feel like compared to F1, this like culture around supercars is so different.
Mm.
Like,
A lot more relaxed and very
like,
organized.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
yeah, so
That's why I feel like, oh my God, that's why I feel like if I were to post about supercars, it would throw my like
yeah.
engagement algorithm and everything off even more. So
yeah.
I've been
Mm.
leaving it at F1, but
Which is I think it was like good for me that I did like generalized like motorsport
yeah.
content to begin with.
Mm.
Because the F
Because then you
video
can
that
kind of you
yeah,
could
I can
see like if you do like F1 and then sports cars and then see which goes better and then like
yeah.
go down that direction rather than already starting in such a small niche.
Mm.
Yeah. It sort of gives me that ability to experiment.
Yeah. I feel like for Zara and I, it hasn't necessarily been hate comments, but like as we said before,
It's just people seeing it and doing nothing about it and then making like slight comments.
yeah, which I honestly
I
like,
find it funny. It's
yeah,
honestly entertaining at this point because I'm like, what are you gonna do? It's literally for our uni.
yeah, and
You're gonna make fun of
but
us?
we've spoken about it
That's what
in the
I've come down
videos
to. Yeah.
Yeah.
that we've posted and been like, we see you on our page. You're talking to
Yeah.
us about it in real life. You're a fan.
Literally. Even though we're taking like
Mm.
we're making a joke out of it, it's like, babe, you're watching all our videos, they're popping up on your feed, yet you still refuse to follow us
Yeah.
and you won't like or comment.
Like you've still engaged with it just by viewing it.
I
So
Literally.
know.
you're still,
Like
you
even the
know,
algorithm wants you to watch it, so like
Yeah.
watch it.
Yeah, and
literally.
then by going like into your page, watching like any other videos or like the backlog
Yeah.
you have, it just keeps
Yeah.
boosting you up anyways.
Because
Exactly.
like I feel like
Hmm.
when people talk to you about it, you can tell if they've watched more than one video. I'm like, well, if
Yeah.
you've watched more than
Oh
one video,
You're a
you're
fan.
supposed to. TikTok's telling
Like
you you're this
Yeah.
one.
you're helping out here as well.
Hmm.
And it would also just be the whole thing of damn, like it's I feel like it'd be that whole like jealousy thing sort of thing. Like
Oh,
they
yeah.
can see
This is
you
what
guys
they get to do at uni.
Yeah.
you guys are doing well with it, you're enjoying it, you have like a fun assessment, and they're like, well, why can't I do that? But
Yeah.
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
get along and do it.
I know,
Yeah.
but I feel like they're almost trying to make fun of us because
Try to
like
make us feel bad about it, but it's
yeah, and
like
it's
that's not
like I
gonna
don't
happen.
care. Like I feel like that's one thing I've learned about this because I was actually just gonna ask that, like final wrap ups and like what we've learned from this whole semester. I feel like what I have really learned is that if people are coming up to you about it, that means that
They're watching.
they're what
They're
yeah, but
following
also the
along.
people that we social well, not socialize with, but our mutual friends, obviously that is sort of our target audience, I
Yeah.
would say.
Like our age group.
Which makes it like we're hitting that target audience. It's doing its thing.
Like we're getting that feedback whether or not they're following us or engaging the way that we
Yeah.
want them to. We're still hearing it from them. We're
And
getting
still
it face to
engaging.
face.
Still engaging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Any other?
think from
Yeah.
what I've learned this semester is just confidence. Like I'm not a very confident person outside of like people I don't know. Like when
Yeah.
I'm with like my friends and stuff, I'm, a ball of energy. things like that. Like Chloe can attest to that. I'm insane. But when it's like people I don't know, I'm so much more reserved and quiet. So like posting online, firstly, even just like posting content that I wasn't in was still scary.
Mm.
But I did it and like I wasn't expecting it to like go well. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna post it, all that stuff. And then it did start going well. So I was like, oh, this is actually, there's a bit of reward to like what I'm doing.
Yeah, and ultimately, like those people that are gonna come up to you and be like, "Oh, like that's a bit weird. That's a bit cringy." Like,
Yeah.
not really your actual best friends. Like through this, you're gonna make new friends as well that have the same interests. So those
Yeah.
people that are gonna come up to you and be like, "Oh, it's just weird."
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll slowly like phase them out. They're not your actual friends, so
Yeah.
it
Literally.
doesn't matter.
Preach.
All right.
Is that
Do we
everything?
have any other final thoughts to wrap it up, or what do we
I
think?
think as much
No.
as like it's a uni assignment, like you can't take it that seriously. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
at the end of the day, it's a bit of fun, and the whole point of this subject is just to like experiment and see what happens.
Push your comfort zone a bit and try something new.
But also we're learning
It's
through that
Yeah.
process.
It's not like make a TikTok account and get 1,000 followers by the end of
And
the
like be
semester.
famous and get brand deals and no.
Yeah.
It's like have fun,
Yeah,
post
find
what you
out what
want, and
works
just see
for
what
you.
happens.
Try something new.
Yeah.
Enhance your skills.
Yeah. Whether that's through editing, experimenting, templates, whatever it might be.
Amen.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. I
Beautiful.
think that's everything, ladies. And this is our last
Perfect.
one for the year.
Yay. Okay, we shall
Depart.
see you later.
Yes. Good luck, everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, for sure.
Alrighty. See ya.